Have you ever stopped to think about the gap between what you think and what you see in your life? It's this fascinating space, this time lapse, that can make us feel like we're just passengers on a train called life, rather than the ones driving it. You know, we often hear that our thoughts create our reality, and it sounds empowering, right? But how many of us actually live like we believe it? I mean, really. If we truly understood that our thoughts were shaping our experiences, wouldn't we be a lot more intentional about what we think? Let's break this down. Imagine you have a thought, just a simple one, like, I want to be happy. That thought is like a pebble dropped into a pond. It sends ripples out into the universe. But here's the kicker. Those ripples take time to reach the shore. So while you're waiting for the waves of happiness to crash down on you, it can feel like life is just throwing things at you, like a series of random events happening to you instead of because of you. It's this illusion that can be so disempowering. Think about it. When you're stuck in a rut, you might find yourself saying, "Why does this always happen to me?" Or, "I can't catch a break." But what if instead you recognize that those thoughts of frustration and defeat are just as powerful as the thoughts of joy and success? Each thought is an invitation to the universe, and if you're constantly inviting negativity, guess what? You're going to get it back. Now, I'm not saying it's easy. There's a real challenge in bridging that gap between thought and creation. It's like waiting for a seed to sprout. You plant it, water it, and then you have to be patient. You can't dig it up every day to check if it's growing. That's not how it works. But so many of us do that with our thoughts. We think a positive thought and then we start to doubt it. What if I don't deserve happiness? What if I'm just not good enough? Those doubts are the weeds that choke out the good stuff. And here's the thing. The universe doesn't judge. It doesn't say, "Oh, that's a negative thought, let's ignore that." No, it takes everything you send out and responds in kind. So, if you're in a cycle of negative thinking, you're going to attract more negativity. It's like a magnet. But when you start to shift your mindset, when you begin to consciously choose thoughts that uplift and inspire you, that's when the magic happens. You might be wondering, how do I change my thoughts? Well, it starts with awareness. Catch yourself in those moments of negative self-talk. Challenge those thoughts. Ask yourself, is this really true? Replace them with affirmations or positive statements. It's like training a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger your positive mindset becomes. And let's not forget about gratitude. Gratitude is like rocket fuel for your manifestations. When you focus on what you're thankful for, you're sending out powerful vibrations that attract even more good things into your life. It's a beautiful cycle. So remember, the next time you feel like life is happening to you, take a moment to reflect. What thoughts are you sending out into the universe? Are they building the life you desire, or are they holding you back? You have the power to create your reality, but it starts with recognizing that you are the one at the helm. It's your thoughts, your beliefs, and your feelings that shape your experience. Embrace that power and watch as your life transforms before your eyes.